Hey everybody, so today we're going to be looking at this Delta faucet model 2255 and 2256. Basically we've got a leak here at the downspout, right in the middle of the downspout. I guess after 10 or 12 years or so, it's pretty common for these to start leaking from there. So I've got the schematics here. So model 2255, 2256, I've got the stainless steel. So this is the blown up version of what we're looking at. Essentially what we have to replace is going to be this part here, this 37022. It's a bonnet washer and retainer clip. Now normally when they send out these repair kits, they're going to send you these O-rings as well. Now in my case they did not send the O-rings, so I'm going to have to just try to replace the bonnet washer and retainer clip without the O-rings. I am gonna come in here and clean everything up, try to clean up the O-rings, put some new grease on there, and just see how it works. Just to mention too, when I did talk to Delta, they mentioned that sometimes turning the handles can cause the leak as well. However, in my research, I found that the leak that they're referring to is coming from the actual faucet instead of the actual downspout, which is understandable. So in my situation, I've got a leak right here. So I'm gonna see if I can get some light on it and see if I can replicate it. And so there you go. Unfortunately, I've got some buildup already on the granite countertop, so I'm gonna have to clean that up. I'll probably use some kind of buildup removal for that. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and basically this is the bonnet right here that we're gonna remove. All this threads down, and so we just gotta lefty loosey that, bring all this up, then we'll be able to get to the retainer clip and replace the bonnet. And there is also a small washer in there that we're going to replace as well. So yeah, we'll get to it. All right, so after some time of fighting around with this thing, I did manage to get it unscrewed. The buildup of calcium made it really hard to get in there, so I used a mixture, some apple cider vinegar and some distilled white vinegar and some lube to kind of sit in there and let it loosen up a bit. Don't do what I did and mess up your sink. I did end up scraping this. I'm gonna replace this entire part, so I didn't care too much about messing that up. What I did was use a combination of like duct tape and some rags to get a good grip on the bottom portion of the downspout. And utilizing just my hands, I couldn't really get it, so I had my brother help me. He held a good grip on the bottom of the downspout and I focused on the top, and eventually we were able to get it. So yeah, so there's the part. There is the bonnet that we'll be replacing, the retainer clip. There's an O-ring here, and there's also an O-ring up here as well. I don't have the O-rings to replace, so I'm just gonna keep those, clean them up really good, and hope for the best. So got the bonnet out. It's hard to see, but there is a small washer there. The old retainer clip, you'll see that there is a break in there. The new washer that I'm going to be putting on top of the bonnet. See, that's really, really corroded. And the new retainer clip. So we'll be putting. So here's the two O-rings I was talking about. Gonna go ahead and clean this up and put some sealant on there and get it ready for the new bonnet. Back on there, and now we'll figure it out if it worked. Yep, looks good to me. And even moving the handle or the spout up here feels a lot tighter, not as loose as it was. So I would say that was a success. See you guys.